So it did come to my attention that there has been a wave in Washington State of Sasquatch sightings that have happened in the last couple weeks.
Oh, really? Recent?
A bunch of reports, hikers, a family where the kid said, "What's that?" And it appeared to be a large primate-like thing, 8 to 9 feet tall.
Okay.
So yeah, in the last couple of weeks, there's been a big wave of Sasquatch sightings in Washington State Forest.
Okay.
I wonder, is there any evidence? That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if there's some pictures, some videos.
I assume there's more to the story. Like
Well,
Pat's going to say, they figured out that.
No, it's just that there's been a bunch of reports, people reporting it to like the park rangers and things like that.
What's the probability that it is Sasquatch?
Well, okay.
Sorry, I didn't
You
mean to
finish,
interrupt.
then
Go
I'll
ahead.
I guess
add,
what
then
I was
you
going to
go.
say is, since we don't have evidence that a Sasquatch exists, I'm still holding out hope. I would love if before I die, it comes out and there's like, yep, holy shit.
Yeah.
That would be
All right,
cool.
Let me ask you this. What major movies are in the news right now?
Dune.
Dune. What else?
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
I just watched the new Wonka movie, but
Any
it was
good?
on streaming.
Nobody's heard of that.
I stopped watching it.
Godzilla versus Kong, the
Oh, yeah.
19th one.
Oh, yeah.
Planet of the Apes, the newest one.
Is that in the news?
Yep. They've just
Okay.
announced it.
Okay.
So take all that into account.
All the monkey stuff.
Now take into account the fact that it's what time of year? What are your kids on right now?
Spring break?
Springtime.
Spring break.
Yeah.
Spring Break.
Spring
You ever see that
Break.
movie?
Yeah,
James
it's,
Franco
yeah,
movie?
it's great.
Yeah.
With the hair. And also, what is happening in Washington right now that hasn't been the case in 4 months?
Washington State.
Washington State.
It's nice out.
Right. People are going outside.
Interesting.
Put all those factors together, and you have a bunch of idiots reporting Bigfoot sightings, is what I'm saying.
Oh, come on. It could
Yep.
be legit, dude. I truly believe that we have cryptids crawling all over this world of
So you're
ours.
saying no way that it could be somebody's pet chimp that got released?
I mean, yes, if it's more likely to be that than Bigfoot, but I'm saying more like little Timmy was on YouTube consuming hours of Planet of the Ape trailers and then went out for a hike with mom and dad on spring break because it's the first sunny day in 4 months. It goes, there's a monkey! And then dad's a fucking drunk lunatic and goes into the news and goes, my son saw a Bigfoot.
If Bigfoot is not real, how are there 5+ seasons of shows searching for him where people continue to watch?
And how many have they found?
Well, also,
it's
Patrick
to
will
be
tell you.
determined.
I don't know if you know this or not, Peter, but Patrick will tell you this. In our early days of Extinct or Alive, I remember this well. I'm sure Patrick does too. But I remember one of the main comments, which was on a call that I just sat very quietly and listened to Patrick and our other partner Eric handle. And they go, well, what if you never find anything? And Patrick speaks up and goes, and how many Bigfoot have they found in the 6 seasons of Finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
And the executive literally went, good point.
Yeah, most popular show on Discovery, by the way.
Yeah, and at that time, it was still airing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a really
interesting.
funny anecdote to that I still remember. This was back when I used to take internet criticism seriously. Right when Extinct or Alive premiered was when they canceled Finding Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And there was a Twitter thread. You know, I had like 9 Twitter followers at the time. And there was a Twitter thread that tagged me that had 150 comments or tweets or whatever.
Yeah.
That was like, this is the dumbest show in history. They're never going to find. And it was, sorry, I should have explained this. There was a Twitter thread started by the Finding Bigfoot fan base that
You gotta
literally
be
all
kidding me.
piled on going, this is the stupidest show ever to replace Finding Bigfoot. They're never going to find anything.
That is shocking.
And I was like, wait a minute.
I have a theory on why these shows work, and I'm sure that you know much better than I do, but I watch these shows sometimes, and it's really about watching adults get to go live out childhood fantasies. They're exploring, they're setting up like hunting
sense.
things, they're rappelling across up and down walls, they're doing all kinds of crazy shit, and they have fun technology to do it with. FLIR cams, all kinds of night vision.
Yeah.
And it's like, you never have to find them because you can see like some kind of, one of the producers can go stand behind a tree and peek around it in FLIR vision. That looks really cool.
well, let me ask you this, Forrest, as the naysayer of Sasquatch.
Yeah.
If Sasquatch wasn't real, why did a call come in last week to
He's
to
already
these-
laughing at his own
the
very
Stevens-
stern point.
No, the Stevens County Sheriff in
Okay.
Washington received a phone call.
Okay.
It was a gentleman who asked whether or not it was illegal in Stevens County to shoot a Sasquatch and if his regular hunting license was enough for him to kill a Sasquatch.
To bag it.
He also added that he would promise not to shoot a female Sasquatch and that he would only shoot a male.
I love that this is all documented, by the way.
Yeah.
So why would that have happened if Sasquatch wasn't real?
No,
pal?
it wouldn't. You've completely undermined my point, and I'm wrong.
That's proof.
I love how he's not going to shoot a female because he
Right.
definitely can tell the difference.
Well, one's got a nice big cock.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What? Lovely.
Yeah,
It's
big, lovely big cock. By the way, that call came from one of those people on that Twitter thread years ago that you were talking about. just now.
Seriously. Well, I think that's where those guys lived. But
But I love this stuff. It illuminates the imagination, dude. It's like aliens. I'm sold on aliens. I believe
course.
that there's something out there, and that's what it is. It's plausible curiosity that is not too overboard. Like, it could be real. It's not like flat Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's got a plausibleness to it that keeps it exciting.